Do we have sufficient CAs and CPAs in India? The answer is no. And you need to create a digital product which bridge that gap with a high quality of intent and what we were talking about in memory.
We want to change everything, every impact of each of the penny you earn, each of the investment you do, how it's gonna turn out to you, how it's gonna text out, are you compliant, do you have proper proof, documentations to back this thing up? Not with a lens like you can get some notice or scrutiny, with a lens like, are you doing the right thing? That is what the question we should ask for, and that is what the answer Prosperr gives to.
Do you think the sentiment that people have around tax has changed since the time of COVID till now over the 6 years? The sentiment itself, nothing related to Prosperr. The sentiment with tax has changed, has it?
I feel like I won't say like just due to COVID, right? But the sentiment has very much changed because you can see right now, 10 years back, 15 years back, people used to just file their taxes and they are done with, right? Also, who were filing the taxes, who needs visa, loans, higher side of the income, they are aware. Now, filing is not a problem. Now, people are more aware about compliances. So they feel like I should not be getting any notice. There should not be any issues which can come up tomorrow after 4-5 years, right? This is not a fear. I would say that this is more like towards a responsibility that I'm compliant citizen. And that is where I think all the tax companies' products should lead to.
Yeah, and also one thing which you see when we started this company in 22, at that time the per capita income of India and even the number of people paying taxes until today, everything is double. And as per as government estimate by 2047, there has to be 300 million people paying taxes. Do we have sufficient CAs and CPAs in India? The answer is no. And you need to create a digital product which bridge that gap with a high quality of intent and what we were talking about in memory. And this is what Prosperr is. If you are using a Prosperr product from last 3 year, 4 year, you have all the 4 year memory jotted down, and it's just a click away to ask any question. And whenever your advisor change, you have the context. And this is something what I personally feel it's not possible to solve in humanly way, or thanks to the kind of technology rise which is happening in the I would say outside world, India as well. So we are the right people, right problem statement, and this is something which even goes with the wealth advisory. So tax, wealth advisory, credit advisory, everything requires a human, and human should have a context whom what he's suggesting, and these people keeps on switching the company or keeps on switching what you say the clients goes from here to there, correct? So the idea is they should learn by heart what this client requirement is, what kind of personality this client has, and is he having a high risk appetite. And once you do this, okay, and you are able to put a context based questions answer for him, this is the best way to solve any problem statement which is related to advisory, whether it be tax, whether it be wealth, or whether it be credit. And this is why we are trying to create a personal CFO for all the salaried employee. So the idea remains, hey, we will have your context, and it will also give us a very good moat of people not moving out, because we do not only help you with this, but we have a memory from last 3 year, 4 year of yours. And this is why we have the right to win in this space.
You eventually want to change the way people approach tax altogether.
Yeah.
The sentiment, that fear and that scaremongering that happens in India around tax, you want to solve for that.
We want to change in a way like, let's say, even if before 10 years before you have done something with your taxes, nobody can say like, I can remember, right? We want to change everything, every impact of each of the penny you earn, each of the investment you do, how it's gonna turn out to you, how it's gonna text out, are you compliant, do you have proper proof, documentations to back this thing up? Not with a lens like you can get some notice or scrutiny, with a lens like, are you doing the right thing? That is what the question we should ask for, and that is what the answer Prosperr gives to.
Amazing. Now, in a similar direction as when Prosperr started, you guys started with the opportunity of taxation and alternative investments and easy credit. Those were the keywords back in 2022. And now we're more towards, and we're focused towards tax, payroll, and compliance. So what has led to the narrative change? And was there any particular customer that has led to this?
So I would say it's not about customer, it's about how the trend you see. So think about if I have to sell this product to you. You are super busy, you work for 12 hours a day. You will not take any product just by a marketing or push messaging you on WhatsApp or email. The idea is, hey, how can I grab people like Perry from the origination and with a lower CAC? In finance, the CAC is always a major player. So I would say Prosperr We have a very good kind of user, or I would say top 1, 2, 3% of India, and we operate at a CAC of 2400 rupees, which is unheard in fintech. It is just possible because we first sell the product, a GTM product, to your company, which is a flexi benefit plan, and from there people like you use my product day in day out, and one fine day I send you a nudge about our B2C offering, and you end up signing up there, and then the journey starts. So this gives me a zero CAC kind of model, where my GTM is also earning money, and I'm also able to earn people like onboard people like you without even doing any kind of let's say
On the
CAC kind
other
of thing.
side, I would say like our focus of Prosper is not to help user just after you earn money and how much tax you should pay. Our focus for users should also to empower them to save taxes on the fly in the real time when they earn money from company. What is the optimization they can do in their salary structure so
Yeah,
that their
and
enhanced
also
salary is more.
yeah, and also at Prosper we are creating an ecosystem. So we know how much money you are earning from your employer and whatever the difference was, and how you are spending. And in the new world of AI, the ecosystem is a mode. Your product is not a mode. Your service cannot be a mode. Correct? It can be copied. But think about if I am able to know how much Perry is earning and where Perry is spending and how you are spending this particular thing. So this put us a very, I would say, very good advantage, where I would say, hey Perry, you are about to get a bonus of 4 lakh rupees. Let's take a hypothetical example. And the day you get a bonus on 38th of, let's say, June or 30th of July, I will just drop a nudge. Hey Perry, don't you think you should save 1 lakh rupees in some kind of financial product? And people like us, let's say we take an impulsive decision and say, yes, let's click this button and get the things done. And once you want to speak with our human, we do have a human in the loop. So yeah, I would say AI as a service is something which we bet big on, correct? And creating an ecosystem as a mode. And when you create an ecosystem, the data becomes a mode. So yeah, just creating more and more modes about the business is something which we are all want to, since we want to create the legacy company kind of thing. Yeah.
So it's a more about experience than solving any rocket science, right? We are solving for experience. We are solving for real time what user can take action on, even if they are busy with their lives, even if they are not able to kind of take that decision in a very easy manner. What experience Prosper can bring, and that too not a model where we push you, bombard you with notifications, but in a model where we tell you what is the situation, how you should behave, and what is the impact it's going to be in your finances.